What is going on, everyone? Welcome back to another video. I do have some big news to share with you guys today, and that is we are keeping the saltwater pond. I'm going to get into detail of what made me come to this conclusion. As a lot of you know, I made a video about 2 weeks ago explaining that I was going to get rid of the saltwater pond and pretty much all the animals and start a whole new journey. But with that being said, all the messages I've received after that video, even videos of, people crying and stuff, I just couldn't, it just hit me. It just really hit me. It showed me how much this pond means to people, watching every single day. These last couple of weeks, I have just been trying to figure out ways of how I can make this work, of following this vision I see while also keeping the saltwater pond. This is gonna be very tough. It's gonna be hard, but I'm not the one to ever just give up. I wasn't planning on ever giving up. I was still gonna make content, just was gonna kind of move on from the pond. But like I said, I'm gonna try to make this work where we can have the saltwater pond and also travel the world, make a bunch of videos. I have been working on things non-stop the past 2 weeks of how I can make this truly work. Like I said in the last video explaining giving away all the pets, there was a reason for that. It was just mentally too much on me. Obviously, some things do still have to change. We can't just go back to normal, otherwise that would kind of be pointless. So I came up with this thought, and I wanna hear your guys' opinion on it too. But pretty much I would keep the 6,000 gallon saltwater pond. I would keep the mini saltwater pond. We would stay here at the property. We would even have the backyard pond, and I would kind of just get rid of all the smaller things around here. And that being because a lot of the smaller things just take up a lot of time. It adds up. So if we can minimize, so many animals, I think we can really make, the 6,000 gallon pond a big part of this channel. Really put a lot of work in that, and a lot of work on making those outdoor videos. And with those two pieces of content mixed together, I think it would be absolutely awesome. I know you guys would too. I mean, we would be doing pond feedings, we'd be going out and traveling. It would just, if we can make that work, it'd be my dream. And one way we can really make this work is with all your guys' support. I appreciate every single one of you more than you know by watching these videos, liking them, commenting. It means so much to me. And it may be like a little like or a comment to you, but you guys don't understand when they all are added up. It's words can't really describe the feeling. Thank you guys from the bottom of my heart for all the support you guys have shown over the years. And we're just gonna keep going and making content. So I love doing it. I love entertaining you guys, and I love one-upping myself kind of, every time we make a video. So it's it's like a little challenge, but it's fun. So now trust me, don't think like, oh, this guy doesn't know what he's doing, or he can't make his mind up. I don't sleep because of this. This is all I think about. So the past 2 weeks, I have just thought about it. That's one reason I haven't made content. I can't until I come up with this, final answer in my head. And it's hard just giving up all this. It really is. I've worked so hard to build this. It's not something that just happens overnight. So to rebuild all this, if I decided one day I wanted to, it would be near impossible. I mean, not impossible, but it'd be a lot of work. So I'm gonna try everything I can to make this work by keeping the saltwater pond, making tons of content with it, getting new fish for it, adding sand to it. I'm just gonna go all out for you guys with it. And the only thing I ask in return is your guys' support. Like I said, it's one reason I'm motivated to do these things. So by liking these videos, commenting, watching them, it shows me how much you guys really love them. So with that being said, I hope this kind of cleared things up. I told you I would keep you updated throughout the whole process. I'm gonna hire someone to watch over the pond and pretty much train them to, if anything did go wrong, they would know exactly what to do. So that way I'm not stressing. I'm gonna, things are gonna happen here and there, but you guys just have to kind of accept that. It's part of the hobby, especially when we have a lot of fish and predatory fish. Just, be understanding. There's a lot of people in these comments that just aren't realistic about it and expect everything to be perfect, when that's not the reality of it. And for anyone who shows you perfect, they're lying to you. So that's just that. But like I said, I do have a plan. I'm gonna execute it as best as I can, and hopefully it all works out. I plan on rehoming some things. I am gonna keep you updated on that as well. Those will all be videos wherever those animals do end up going. But as far as the 6,000 gallon saltwater pond, the mini saltwater pond, and even the backyard pond, that's all gonna be staying. And a couple other things like our mantis shrimp, our octopus, that will also be staying, and the 200 gallon. So we're actually gonna have quite some tanks. There's just a bunch of little creatures that I have that you guys know about that, it's almost like little kids. Just imagine 15 kids running around. They gotta eat, they gotta live good, so you gotta take care of them good, and that's how it is. So if we can minimize, you know, all the animals that I have to take care of, I can really take the time to focus on, you know, one thing at a time and really put my full effort into that rather than a bunch of different things at one time. I know a lot of you are going to be happy that I'm keeping the saltwater pond. I truly am happy. This was a very hard decision, but I feel good. I feel ready. I'm ready to make content again. With that being said, I hope you guys enjoyed today's video. Wasn't anything crazy, but some awesome news. Thank you all for staying patient with me. With that being said, let's get back to making content. See you!